Yo. Hey, why is Duolingo in here? Subscribe to earn drops. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions while they're live in any category. Oh shit. Are they doing the Valorant thing where they're matching subs? View details, view details. What's going on here? Sub for 3 months of free Super Duolingo. Ah, I always wanted to learn a language. I thought people said Duolingo was like not good though. Or maybe for like some languages it's good. I heard at least for like all the ones I want to learn it's not good. Oh well. That's kind of cool. I don't think it's really gonna incentivize people subbing, but hey, maybe it will. Anyone want to learn a language? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Time to art today. And you may be very unsurprised to learn that I'm doing more chibis. Much to everyone's surprise, more chibis are being done today. How much I'll get done, I have no unearthly idea, but we'll go for a while, or until I get frustrated with my lack of drawing skills. But yeah, we'll just hop right into it, I guess. On this wonderful Sunday, the 5th. Oh. Also, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be going, because we technically Retro's visiting us. Technically, he's like at a con, but I don't know how long he's gonna be there today. Last night he was there very late. But I would like to be there while a friend is visiting. But I think he's gonna be there late again, if I had to imagine. So we got time. But if he comes back at like 6 p.m. or something, it may be a short stream. Levy, what's up? How we doing? How are things, Levy? Alright, let's pop it over. There we go. Yes. Good, good. That's good. Good is good. Or are you just saying it's good and it's not good? It's like when your parents ask you how you're doing and you don't want to like... You don't want them like inquiring any further, so you're just like, I'm fine. Went to a pig roast? Damn, what kind of jokes are being told? Or was it not that kind of roast? I feel like... Try and make her, like, body bigger. Be like that. Hold on. You know what I should do? Oh, yeah, so these are the 4 characters I'm doing next. For old DPS. You made the world's most complicated pumpkin pie and it got demolished. Damn, they hated it? They just trashed your pie? A lot of stuff going on this week will be good. Oh, that's awesome. My Astro notification didn't fire? Ah, shit. I'll give Astro a little bit. Maybe she's just waking up or something. I'll give it like 10 or 15 minutes. Alright, you know what? I don't think I've ever listened to the Meat Boy OST. Let's do that. Wow, that's loud. There we go. Oh, I know this song. Also, I need to think of scary games to play. But the problem with me is, like, I need not scary games. I need Weenie Hut Jr. scary games. That makes it very difficult for me. There we go. Alright, do I make her larger? What sizes are compared to, like... Might have to make her a tiny bit bigger, but compared to... Alright, just a tiny bit bigger. Maybe that's what's throwing this all out of whack. Like that. That should be good. Yeah, that's good. Oh no, I smudged my glasses. Fuck. When you go to scratch your face, or like rub your cheek, and you miss and you just smudge the shit out of your glasses. Dude, the camera doesn't know how to deal with this. Brought a handle of alcohol because you were anxious about the pie would be trash but got consumed. This is amazing. What I'm hearing is you're an insane chef. Because every time you tell me a story about you baking or like cooking something, you're like, oh gee, I don't know if people are gonna like it, and then it turns out incredible. Also, what's up, Amogus? Got home and you had to hold your cat and chant, "Nobody found me obnoxious," and you did a good job to quell the anxiety. Aww. I don't think anyone finds you obnoxious. Although that's probably not going to do anything to dispel the anxiety. I feel the same way about myself a lot of times. A lot of times people just tell me, or like a lot of times I feel like people just tell me I'm not obnoxious, and then I'm like, well, they secretly think I am. They just don't want to hurt my feelings. You're not obnoxious. You're a joy to have around. Okay. Okay. It's off about that. But this went like up. Go like more like this. Yeah, I think that's better. The 2020 Vision Gang. Damn, I wish, man. I was so heartbroken when I found out I needed glasses. I was in such denial. Like, no! Everyone has trouble reading from this distance. And then they're like, dog, you're blind. Oh, I was supposed to be the perfect human being. Because when you're growing up, you're like, nothing's wrong with me ever. Everything's perfect all the time. With everything. How have they not, like, invented a way to, like, permanently fix bad eyesight? Like, I know, like, oh, well, LASIK exists, but, like, that only lasts for a little bit, and also it's, like, apparently people get a lot of trouble down the line after they've had LASIK. How have we not, like... How have we not designed a way to, like, permanently fix vision? Hey, thank you, Tanko. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of chibis. I'm doing all the Rivals characters. I have a lot done so far, but I'm working on the rest. I have like 15 more to go or something. Well, thank you. Extrovert Levy. True, that's true. I've been alright. I'm stressed because I'm kind of suffering from... Hey, thank you for the follow, too. I'm kind of suffering from success because, like... This is what happens with me. I won't get commissions for a while, which is, like... It is what it is. Sometimes I wish I got more, but it's, like... I'm not, like, openly complaining because it gives me time to, like, improve my own art and get a little wild and, like, try new stuff out. So, like, I don't mind... no commissions sometimes, because then I have the freedom to do like my own stuff. But I like doing commissions as well, because that also like opens me up to try and do shit too. But the thing that happens with me is like I'll have a drought of no commissions for like half a year or something, and then all of a sudden I get like a million at once. And I'm kind of in that a million at once era. I feel like every time I check my email, someone's like, hey, you got more commissions? I was like, oh, fuck, dude, no. I'm really behind on the ones I have. What's up, Geeko? I'm going as fast as I can, I swear. I don't know where I was going with this story, but... Where was I going with this story? Why did I start? Oh, it's because you were asking me how I was doing. Yeah, I'm just churning through my commissions. Okay. And pose-wise, this is good. I was a little sus on the hand, but I think the hand actually looks fine. This hand is a little wonky though. Suffering from success, yeah. I hate telling people that commissions are, like, on pause. I feel so bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, I wish I was faster. Well, I have been decently fast. Alright, she's wearing heels. Ah, yes, the tactical combat heels. Wait, are they heels? Hold on. You better angle this Black Widow. Suffering from success. They are kind of. They like connect. Oh yeah, Yes, gotta go into battle with my combat heals. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're like connected. So I guess I don't really need to draw them, because if they were like separated, I could do like this. But they're like connected to the boot. So like realistically they look like this. And it's like that. So I don't really need to do that then. I'm too good at art. I don't know about that. I'm pretty happy with like how my art ends up. There's definitely a lot of stuff I still want to improve on. But I'm happy where I can like get it pretty close to how I want it. It just takes forever. And I just need to be faster. That's my biggest complaint, and it has been for a while. I'm a slow artist. Okay, let's see here. Alright, gun. Let me combine layers. There we go. Damn, they haven't made another South Park RPG in the same style as Fractured Bubble. What was the newest one? They made one like 3 years ago or whatever, right? But that was not... Is that like a shooter or something? What was it? I don't remember like anyone talking about it. You want your roommate to think you're weird when you play a game with a bunch of sex and violence? I think you're fine with Cyberpunk. I think most people know what that game is. At least I assume. Is that game not safe for Twitch? Can you, like... choose your, like, dong size and stuff? I guess there's a lot of games where you can do that. Walked in on a roommate watching anime literally right as it got to the fan service part. You're still friends? Yeah, they'll understand. It's Cyberpunk. Boots. Alright, you guys want to hear a really embarrassing, like, situation? I've had, like, one memorable... Someone's walked in on me while, like, it got to a sus part of movie, show, game, or whatever. And it was, me and my friend we decided to watch The Room. And then, like, right as the really awkward sex scene with Tommy Wiseau was happening, my mom walked in. It's just two, like, fucking grown-ass... Well, I guess... Were we? I don't know, we were, like, 18 or something. I guess that's probably grown-ass. Like, two grown-ass, like, dudes watching. She came in the room, she's like, what is going on? We were like, ah, shit. I didn't even know there was a sex scene in this fucking shitty movie. Oh no. Look at Tommy Wiseau's lumpy ass. Having a room to yourself must suck. Yeah, it was weird in college. Like, I didn't have my own room until junior year, where I lived like in an apartment with some friends. But like when we were on student campus or student housing, that shit sucked. You're in a room with like 2 other people. You're like, damn, dude, how do I have any private time? Where the hell do I do the deed? I just got the like belt. I don't even remember what I did. Did I just hold it? I think I might have just held it for like a fucking year. Maybe not a year, but Dad and you were watching the first Deadpool together in theaters, and that 30-second sex scene lasted forever. I don't even remember there being a sex scene in that movie. It's been a while since I saw it though. Was a pegging scene? I don't remember that at all. Maybe I do a little bit. I can imagine Deadpool being like, oh, ow! Or whatever. I don't know what he says. At the gamer school, no one was doing the deed. Well, by deed, I don't mean sex. I mean like the lonely sex. Actually, you know what's funny? Me and my 2 other roommates, all 3 of us got lucky on the same night. We had to we had to like fucking take turns using the room. We took turns using the room. We all came back at like the same time from different places, and we're like, oh shit, are you? We like, and then like, so I was last to use our room, and me and the girl were just like, we went to the common room and watched a movie for a while. It was really funny. Well, but we all had our own beds, so it wasn't like, I mean, obviously we had our own beds in our fucking dorm room. It was really funny. Yeah, me and the girl just watched like, I don't remember what the fuck we were watching. Something in the common room. I just remember, like, because this was the first time, like, any of us had, Pegging scene was for Women's Empowerment Day. Oh, okay. There's a schedule. Yeah, me and my, I remember sitting in the fucking common room being like, damn, I really hope none of my roommates are studs. I really hope they can only last, like, a couple minutes. Thank God I was last though, and they didn't have to wait on me. Like, no matter how long it took, I'm glad they didn't have to wait on me. Because I feel like you're kind of screwed either way, right? Because it's like, oh, if you take really long, they're like, what the fuck is the holdup, man? And if you're really quick, they're like, oh shit. That's all you needed? Well, 2 minutes? That was really funny. Okay, that was none of y'all's first time. It was mine. That was my first time. This is like a month into college, I think. You're dying is hilarious. I appreciate it. But why am I giving all this information away for free? This is such like the blackmail material. Actually, whatever, I don't care, dude. Now this is content. What's up, Ender? You know what else is funny too? Is I found out, so they the girl I was with, she was from like a neighboring school, and I found out she was like friends with all of, not all, but like a lot of my dorm mates, because we were in a co-ed dorm. So it was boys and girls, kind of mixed. And she was friends with like all the girls in my dorm. I was like, oh shit. I really hope I was good, or else this is gonna ruin my sex career. Oh no, if I'm awful, she's gonna tell everyone, dude. I really hope I was good. There's a lot of pressure. What's up? Not much. Doing some GBs, working on the commissions. It's not even a belt, it's just orbs on her. I thought it was a belt. Just adorned with orbs. I just remembered something too. I only had to wait for one roommate because the other one, our other roommate got like impatient or whatever, or he didn't want to wait. So he went to his car. I remember that now. Holy shit. It's coming back to me. Yeah, he went to his car. Like, that's like the worst place to... That has to be terrible. Yeah, the car is cursed, man. He was kind of weird though. I'll be honest. It was a really weird, like, very weird first year. Okay, it was an SUV. No, it was like a fucking Corolla or something. No, it was a normal ass car. Camille! Dang, 28 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was like a Corolla. Beast Whooper. What the hell? Wait, what did I delete? The funny board? I don't want to draw a Beast Whooper. So mean, dude. Alright. Right up here. Alright, well, his head's gonna be the same. Yeah. I mean, Twofold was in my dorm freshman year. So he can tell you my roommate was really fucking weird. He seemed pretty cool at first. And then we quickly realized, like, he just had a like strange aura about him. Like one night, in like the middle of the night, I was like sleeping. And there was like some banging on the window, because our door was right next to the, our dorm was right next to the front door, so people who got locked out would like knock on our window and be like, hey, I forgot my key, let me in, which sucked ass. Because usually like the fucking middle of the night where people were drunk. I should have charged people for that, letting them in. Waking me up. Anyways. So there's like bang on the window, and I thought it was just like a someone from our dorm trying to get in, and I open up as some like random girl. I'm just gonna give him a random name so I don't dox him, but she's just like, this random girl's like, "Where's Rick?" I'm like, Rick? Like, and he was like, I was like, Rick? What do you? Who you? He's like, I know, he lives here. I forget what she was mad about him about, but she was like screaming. She's like, I need to talk to him right now. And apparently it was some girl he was like seeing, and they broke up with. And I found out later that night, he like came home. I was like, dude, some girl was like literally trying to break into the house to like, she wanted to like kill you, dude. He's like, oh, that bitch. I caught her with another man, and blah blah blah. It's like, and he was like, she still has all my stuff. So he like, middle of the night, like 2 a.m. he like drove to her house. And this is what he told me, because obviously I wasn't there. I'm not gonna fucking go to her house with him. He like drove to her house in the middle of the night and like apparently tried to break into her house. And I guess she like finally like came out and like gave him his stuff back. And like there was like police involved and shit. And he finally came home. He's like, yeah, I showed her, I got my stuff. I'm like, well, what'd she steal from you? Was it like a iPhone or something? And it was a pair of shorts. He's like, yeah, I peeled out of her driveway when I got my shorts. I'm like, cool, dude. It's cool, man. They were like gym shorts. It was like, they couldn't have been more than like 20 bucks. I was like, I don't know if it's worth it at that point. Yeah, there's a beast whooper. It's all blatant, you love him. Yeah, look at him, he's so cool. Also make bank selling cheapies of Baldur's Gate characters. That's true. Are people still looking for like Baldur's Gate merch though? On, turn the light on. Yeah, they were booty shorts. Yes, this was the car roommate too. There's like a million stories of them. There's like so many that I'm overloaded with stories about that dude that like I forget them. But my roommate was iconic. It made freshman year very interesting, I'll tell you that much. He also crashed out because we kept pranking. We had this thing where we like all three of us like prank each other. And they were very like harmless pranks. Like I don't know, you'd like put a chair on their like bed or something. And you come into the room and be like, oh, there's a chair on my bed. And we'd do that to each other, and then eventually he crashed out because he was just like, one day he came home and we had these like pipes in our ceiling that they were not like in the ceiling, but they were like near it, so you're like they were right next to the wall with like I don't know, like half a foot of space. You could like shove shit into them, so we'd like shove his like pillows and shit into the pipe. And it was like very easy to get out, but he came home and there's like just like everything, like his bed, his mattress, were, like shoved into the pipes. And he came into the room and he just like he flipped out. He was fuming, which is weird because like we were all good sports about the pranks, but I guess we just caught him on the wrong day and he just like lost his mind. He's like, I'm leaving this room, and when I come back in 10 minutes, this shit better be fixed. Bullied our roommate, but no, we pranked each other. Like I got pranked a bunch too. It was a mutual pranking. We'd like every time it was a rite of passage. We'd come back from class, he'd be like, ah, you got me, man. My pillows are under my mattress. It wasn't like insane. We weren't like spray painting their like TVs or something. It was like very, very harmless, like take 10 seconds to fix sort of prank. Although I guess that one's more like a 30-second fix. It took way more to set up than it would take to fix, but it was very funny. Otacon, like half the booths in the Arts Alley had something Baldur's Gate 3. Shit, yeah, maybe I should do that. Although I don't have any booths, so I'm gonna have to. Maybe when I get a booth. K-pop Demon Hunters? Oh, true. No, Tubald lived upstairs. He was in the. He was sequestered in like the attic. Actually, no. He wasn't in the attic. There was one set of kids that were sequestered to the attic. He was like right under them though. I was on the ground floor, which kind of sucked, because like I said, I was right next to the door and everyone would knock on our window when they got locked out, which sucked ass. Yeah, our roommate was kind of iconic though. He was strange. I was scared because when our school gave us our roommates, I looked at our first roommate and I was like, oh, he seems like a normal dude, kind of like nerdy, sort of. He just seems like a normal ass dude. And then I saw him, I was like, this could go either way. Because he had like these fuckboy ass pictures and he had like a bunch of like crosses and stuff, like necklaces. I was like, uh-oh. Oh no. Either he's really chill or he's like the world's most interesting man. Turns out he was the world's most interesting man. Although that's maybe giving him too much credit. He had some fuckboy ass pictures though. Cause I think the school gave us they gave us like our Facebook. They're like, oh, here's the Facebook so you can connect with each other. I was like, oh, okay. We connected on Facebook and he just had like all these fuckboy pictures. He had a kid too! I forgot about that. He had a fucking kid. That's what that lady was mad about too! It was his baby mama. That's, oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, it was his baby mama. Holy shit, how could I forget that? I forgot about that. He had a fucking kid. Oh my god. I like repressed all these memories. Like I said, there's like so much about him. You just like you kind of just forget it all. That's right. Oh my god. Just burying the lead for getting a whole ass child. Well, because I never saw it. I just remember because it was in the fucking Facebook pictures. He had a kid. I don't know, when he was like 18 or some shit. Mom has the most interesting life and the worst storytelling. No, that dude had the most interesting life. I just experienced it secondhand. What the hell? What layer is this? Okay, there we go. I don't know if he was the protagonist, but he was definitely one of the NPCs of interest. He was definitely like a fucking part of a quest or something. I don't think he's the NPC, eh? He's like a character that joins your party for a little bit, and then he like joins it for a quest, and at the end of the quest you like get rid of him. Oh my god, I'm remembering so many things now. You see the Pokemon team you made for me? I didn't. Wait, you made a Pokemon team for me? Where is it? Is this for Showdown? Or I'm assuming it has Wooper or Bumbo. And if it does, you probably have someone who has Trick Room. One of the guys in your group made fun of, got a girl pregnant. Senior year. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, my friend was a little ahead of schedule on that. He was very, I think he was Irish too. Well, he had like a normal, he didn't have like an accent or anything, but his like heritage was very Irish. I remember he got a tattoo. He's like, I want to get a tattoo. We went to him when he got a tattoo. We thought it was just get like a normal little like, it's like a starter tattoo, like a little tiny thing. He got this giant like clover that took up his whole chest. Because we sat there for like hours at the like, I don't know why the tattoo guy let us just like hover over him doing. I wouldn't let people do that, but like I'd be scared to have people watching me. But he just let us hover over him while he was getting his tattoo. I don't know if that's normal. He got a huge clover on his chest, and it had like a crest and everything going around it. And the tattoo guy was like, just in passing, is like, yeah, like getting a tattoo on the chest is like one of the most painful areas. And our roommate was like, he was trying to act all tough, but he was like crying. We're like, does it hurt? He's like, no, it's good. It's like tears coming out of his eyes. It's like, no. And they'll like wince while he's like answering us. Like, no, it's good. It's not that bad. Like, dude, it's fine. It's fine if it hurts. It's a fucking tattoo. I'd be crying. Oh. Randy yours dropped out of school last year before graduating, maybe like 4 months before. You don't blame him though. Wasn't living in a great place. He was doing much better and fixing to have a kid, it seems. It's good that he's doing better. That's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, college isn't for everyone. I mean, especially at the prices now, it's not for a lot of people. But we had a lot of characters at our school, as you can imagine. uh, for a school that does like video game design and stuff. You get a lot of strange people. we have like 2 or 3 kids who are like, yeah, I don't need to go to class. Like the teacher says I'm passing with flying colors, so like I don't need to go in. And then they failed and had to drop out of school. You know what's crazy is my roommate wasn't even like the most like interesting character in our dorm room, let alone the school. You posted my server? Okay. I'll tell you some, I'll regale you with some stories of the other dude in a second. You really don't meet people like those anymore, though. it was fucking wild, man. I was like, this is what people are like. You can do a trick room because you can fit it into the other art Pokemon. Okay. Get chest clover. Astro didn't go off? Fuck, dude. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'll put in announcements. No, it's in streaming. Alright, at everyone. What does Astro do? At everyone? What does Astro do usually? At here? Who does Astro usually at? I don't remember. Is it everyone? Okay, I'll add everyone. And then just put my link. Oh. Add everyone to stream. Let's go. Link to stream. My goat. Okay. There you go. Yes. Send it. There we go. I did it. Yeah, gamer school. All right, let me look at the team. Oh hell yeah! All right, open the link. There you go. Bombo. Do I? Hey, why is what? Alright, Koraidon? I like Koraidon. I get Smeargle and Grafai because they're artists. Wait, what is Gardevoir for? Mental Herb, Water Absorb. Good. Both have Water Absorb. What's the other ability Quagsire can get? Is it Amnesia? Is that what it is? I forget what I had on my Quagsire. On my team. Surf, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Scald. Toxic Spikes, I had that. You have Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rock? Wait, if you put both down, does it double up? She has a lot of art. Alright, fair enough, I guess. You could have put in Charmander. Or Charizard, I guess. My favorite Pokemon. This works though. I don't wanna mess with your team. Smeargle's devious though. What's the thing he can do where he can copy like any move, or he can learn any move? This is an evil team, man. Your rent bot. What's up, Effie? Hey, welcome in. You can stack it? Oh, okay. So they get hit with stealth rocks and poison? Damn. And spikes? Wait, you have, you have all three? That's evil. You know what I did on my team? I had, when I did the John Pokemon, I had a ground team. And I had toxic spikes. And what I would do is I'd, like... My basic strat was, like, War of Attrition. So I'd, like... Toxic spikes... I'd yawn them or something. And then I'd also sandstorm, and I'd just like chip damage everyone to death, and I'd also like recover and shit. I had such a toxic team. my whole strat was just like do ambient damage. My favorite though was I think I had sandstorm on my Garchomp, and my Garchomp also had the ability where people take damage from attacking you, and also I had Rocky Helm. So in one turn, if someone attacked me with a physical move, they'd take like 4 instances of damage, because they'd have Toxic Spike, Sandstorm, Rocky Helm, and my ability. It was so stupid. Oh, it was such a funny strat. It did me pretty well in the John Pokemon challenge. Didn't do too bad. Consider acting Sticky Web to Smeargle, but that was too mean. Nonsense, nonsense. That is pretty evil though. Today's a public holiday? What holiday is it? Most toxic strat ever you wanted to try what you saw in Jaden Animations vid? What strat was that? I feel like the one I did was pretty evil. Yeah, you got like a shoulder thing. 'Labor Day. Oh, okay. Toxic strat is Pear's Trap. To get it to duel. That is toxic. Is it? Well, it's like Pear's song, and like also whatever Pokemon have it, so the abilities you can't retreat or whatever. You just like sleep them or something. Set up Hail, throw in a Frostlass with Snowcloak. Who knows Ominous Wind? Turns out Ominous Wind is removed from later games. What does Ominous Wind do? Shadow Tag. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Both the ability and the move. Dang. I'm sure tournaments when you see Mega Gengar, you're like, uh oh. I gotta have a counter to this one. Alright, you got like a weird thing around your wrist. %10 chance to boost every stat of the user. Oh god. Wait, so 10%? That doesn't seem very good though. Is it better if it's like in the snow or something? Oh yeah, so our other roommate, well not roommate, he was just lived in our dorm mate. I can't, no, he wasn't, I couldn't tell, I couldn't remember if he was roommates with Tubal, but he wasn't. It was someone else was roommates with him. He was sequestered in the attic, this dude. He was fucking bizarre though. Every time he came across anyone in like the hallways, he would like try and show him like martial arts moves that he knows. So if I'm like walking to the bathroom, he'll like stop me if he sees me. He'll like run over and be like, "Hey!" He'll just start like, he just talks he's like one of those people who just talks to talk. Like he doesn't even realize that no one's interested in what he's talking about. He'll just like show me some stupid martial arts move and tell me about how he's like one of the strongest humans alive or some shit. Everyone's just like, cool, man. It's like, oh, here's how drunken boxing works. What you want to do? And I'm like trying to like shuffle by him. He like blocks my fucking way. And even if you're like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom, be like, oh, cool, man. Anyways. He also was like, he was insanely a furry in denial. I have nothing against furries. Like, do what you want to do. Like, I don't like, I'm in full support of anyone who's like a furry. Like, you do you, man. As long as you're not like hurting people or something, like, fucking go for it. I don't care. But he was like in denial, man. He was like really, really, really into wolves, like to a concerning degree. He had a bunch of like wolf OCs and like all these like stories and stuff. And we're just like, dude, you're furry, man. It's okay. It's all right, man. He's like, no, I'm not a furry, dude. I just have like 20 wolf OCs and like it's my picture on like every social media thing. His name's Grimjaw Swiftblade. He's really cool. He was such a fucking character. The craziest part too was he was also trying out for the hockey team. And since he was like one of the only people in my dorm that was trying out for the hockey team besides me, and the hockey rink was like a 40-minute drive away. I needed him to drive me to the rink, and it was agony carpooling with him because I didn't have a car at the time. I had to rely on him to drive me. And he played some whack-ass music in the car. The only way I can describe it is it's like, I forget what the genre is called, but it's like it's it's just like, is it like hyper pop? It's whatever like the chipmunk sounding like. It's like if you took a normal song and sped it up to like 200. And everything sounds like a chipmunk singing. Which like I didn't like hate it or anything, but the thing that drove me mad is it was the same like 10 like songs there and back every time. And he wouldn't let me be the aux man and like put on my own playlist. We had to listen to the chipmunk song like there and back every day. Well, then most of the time of campus dorms are specifically designed for people with special needs. So you hear a lot of people yelling down the halls, which isn't super fun. Oh, damn. Snowcloak raising the ability bearer's evasion by 20. Oh, right. The alternate dimension version of High School Wolf Girl. Yeah, dude, he had like wolf like shirts and shit too. I was like, all right, well, maybe he's just like a crazy. Or he's like the horse girl like guy equivalent, but like he had like OCs and stuff. I was like, I don't know, man. I think he's a furry. Reason you know you're not a furry is because when you create an OC to put in a Star Fox, it didn't occur to you to make them an animal. You just had a random human in the world of Star Fox. Look at it. Point at Effie. Humany. Effie's a humany. Is there a human version of furry? I guess that's just normal. Nightcore! Yeah. I don't mind Nightcore. It's not like my preferred genre, but like I think any genre, if you listen to the same like 10 songs over and over again, you're gonna drive me literally up the wall, and then I'm gonna hate whatever song it is. It can be my favorite song in the world, and if I'm listening to that every day twice in the same like exact context, I'm gonna lose my mind. The concept of a hockey player listening to Nightcore. I know! And he's a furry. I guess maybe that's not like as crazy, but like it's a wild combination. And he was a goalie. I guess that maybe makes some things make more sense because goalies are weird. Not chipmunk, it's called Nightcore. I'm sorry. It's the only way I could describe it. They're like very high pitched. Walk around the hallway, like they do stuff to keep busy, like dorm events, but you don't go to any of them. Dude, dorm events are weird. We had like mandatory dorm events that like our RAs had to do, and they were like bizarre. The one I specifically remembered, and it got our RA fired, was she had an event that was like supposed to be like, oh, like you don't want to. This is like, be careful with alcohol and stuff, cause like, you never know who's gonna be like giving you alcohol, which is like, that's a fine like thing to do. Like, yeah, you gotta be careful. Like, not everyone has your best intentions in mind. There's some like shitty people in the world that like are gonna do terrible stuff and like spike a drink or something. But the program she did was she had like a bunch of like 40 or something Jello shots, and it's like we each took turns like taking a Jello shot, and then at the end she's like, oh, whoever had like this one, you got spiked. Which, like, okay, sure. The thing is, the Jello shots were they actually had alcohol in them. They were actual Jello shots. So she gave a bunch of underage kids alcohol in a official like school mandated event. Yeah, she promptly got fired. Oh, it was so funny, man. Oh. Tubo can corroborate most of these stories too. I'm sure he has his own like spin on things as well, cause yeah, shit was wild. Also, the wolf boy that drove me to practice. I actually started driving with him because there were 2 other kids in our dorm that were on the hockey team, or trying out for the hockey team. So there's 4 of us in total, and 3 of them were all in one dorm. It was the wolf boy and 2 other dudes. And originally I was going with the 2 other dudes because, like, well, they seem more normal. But those the dude that was driving drove like a fucking maniac, like he was in GTA, going like 120 down the highway. I'm like, I don't want to die. I'll take the 10 Nightcore songs on repeat. Like I'd rather live and deal with this guy than like be dead. She did what? Yeah, she gave us actual Jello shots. That shit was so funny. No one said anything until I had one. I was like, is this actual alcohol? She's like, don't tell anyone. I was like, okay. It's kind of cool, I guess. I won't say no. If you get involved in the right fraternity, then you have connections after college. Yeah. Rub elbows with rich frat kids. Whose parents are probably like doctors or some shit. You gotta be careful though, you gotta be careful. He said he was like a forward, you would have been floored. Yeah, goalies, it makes more sense. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, after a while, the wolf guy, he was like, I'm sick of dorming with these kids being like the hockey dudes, the hockey bros. So he illegally like moved all his shit to the common room. And he just lived in the common room for the rest of the fucking semester. So no one could use the common room because he's just like stinking the room up, sleeping on like the sofa. Moved all his shit, his like computer and everything else. He just moved into the common room. We're like, okay, I guess we can't like watch movies or anything anymore because this fucking weirdo's living in it. Those are pheromones, not stink. What's up, BP? That's right. He made a nest. That's his nest. His den. Oh, he was so weird. He was one of the he ended up getting expelled because he didn't go to class. He was one of the kids who was like, yeah, I was like, the teacher said I'm so good at all of this that I don't need to like do any of the work or come into class. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're actually insane. Not only has like the teacher been like, where the fuck is this dude? He's also been failing you in every single assignment. You need to go to class, you idiot. I don't know what he did. He just stayed in his room and played like fucking League or something. He just played Warwick. Showering gets rid of the pheromones. Oh yeah, he was stinky as hell too. That dude had a stench. I don't think he showered either. I don't know, probably because like wolves don't shower or something. Again, I have nothing against furries. Like, in fact, the exact opposite. It's just that dude in particular, like, He was weird, man. Wolves don't shower. Do they bathe? I mean, I like, obviously animals like groom themselves. Like dogs lick themselves and like cats lick their fur. Yeah, so like being like cornered by him in the hallway was like a nightmare, because like not only are you usually going somewhere, but he'd like also assault you with like terrible smell. I mean, most of the people at our school assaulted you with terrible smell, so you kind of had that tank that. I think this needs to be a bit bigger. It's like the gif of Yuto walking in the classroom in JJK. I don't know that gif, but I can imagine it. Yeah, he was something, man. That's what I'm saying. My roommate wasn't even like the most interesting like specimen at our school. He was actually rather tame for like for game design school. I mean, he was interesting, but like in a different way. He was more like traditionally interesting, where he's like, I don't know, he's like a kid for some reason that we didn't find out until like a while in. Most game design students don't have kids. He was kind of like a refreshing kind of weird. Although the second semester of our freshman year, we like, because he was kind of driving us like insane with all the stupid shit. We like convinced him to move in with someone else in a different. We got like a different roommate. Oh no, we did a swap. We did like a wife swap situation. What was that show called? Wife swap? Where we swapped roommates because he like got along with someone else's roommate, and that the other person in the other room like got along with us. So we're like, what if we just like swap? And then that's like a net positive for everyone. That was sick. The wife swap. What a weird show, dude. They don't make shows like those anymore. Probably for like a reason, but like, do you guys okay, do you guys remember this was was it on the Discover Channel? I can't remember. There was a show where some dude would just break into people's houses, and then like after he's like, your house is not secure, here's like some ways to protect your house. The fuck show was that? The dude would just break into people's houses and be like, look how easy it was to steal everything from your house. Here's some security cameras and shit. That was cinema though. I remember one episode, he broke into people's house while they were still in the house and then like stole everything from them like right under their nose. It's like, my name's Keith. I'm a professional, an ex-professional burglar. You'd like stake out a house and be like, this is the one. This is if I was robbing people in this neighborhood, it'd be this house. And then you'd like knock on their door and be like, hey, I'm doing a show, let me steal from you. And they're like, okay. The fuck was that show, man? Can someone Google that for me? I need to know. I need to watch that, man. That would be insane React content. If I did React content. Watching the burglar show. Whatever the hell it was called. I'm pretty sure it was Discover Channel. Like, Discover how to break into a house. Wife swap. We watched a lot of wife swap. There was a bunch of those like at that time too. It was like TV was strange. He Takes a Thief, is that what it was called? There was like wife swap. There was one that wasn't just like swapping wives. It was just like there was something that was like wife swap, like trading places. There was another show. It was like the Cat Whisperer or something, or some lady who's just like, I'm really good at talking to cats. If your cat sucks, let me know. I'll fix your cat. I'll make it love people. And everyone's like, holy shit, she actually talks to cats. There's some crazy shows at that time, man. Remember there was a show where parents would sign up their troubled kids, they never discipline their lives, and send them to spend 2 weeks with the hyper-disciplined families around the world. Oh yeah. I heard about that one. I don't remember what it was called. I feel like I saw an episode or two of it somehow. There's some whack shows. Maybe for the best they're gone, but show where their kids send their parents send their kids to prison to get scared shitless. Scared straight. Wasn't that what it was called? Which is actually kind of really funny now. It's a really funny name in the first show in 2025. Scared straight. It's a Dr. Phil spinoff, was it? Did he like just like show up? What's up, CG? It takes a thief long. I'm gonna look it up. It takes a thief. Oh. Let me see. Yeah, this fucking dude. 2005. Yeah. He's like, hey, my name's Adam or whatever. I was a professional burglar. Douglas Rainey exposes security flaws by breaking into the properties of people interested in learning how valuable their houses are. Another ex-con and host of the show, Matt Johnson, launches on video with homeowners while it happens, followed by a lesson of what it's done. Yeah. That show was actually like really cool too. Oh, that was a goated show back in 05. I remember it being like cinema, man. That's a show I never hear anyone talk about ever. It's kind of telling because like one of the first Google results is like, hey, does anyone remember this weird show? Anyone remember this weird show with this dude just like broke into people's houses and shit? Super Nanny, that's right. I remember that one too. Yeah, a lot of like shows for people who were incompetent as like pet owners or like parents. Maybe we need some of those. Maybe we need a resurgence in like shows for parents who suck as parents or pet owners. Gonna lurk. Alright, have a good lurk. We used to make reality TV for anything and everything. We used to be a proper society. I feel like people don't really watch reality TV that much anymore, to be fair. I sure as hell don't. I mean, I don't watch like any TV anymore. Gone off the grid. I saw a like a Twitter post or something. It was like a story. It was like some girl was like, me and my husband went off the grid, and we're currently living off the grid in like West Virginia. Here's how we did it. I was like, well, obviously you're not off the grid if you're posting like articles and shit. You're very much on the grid. Off the grid means we never hear from you again. My Strange Addiction? Dude, that show pissed me off. Cause like, it probably pisses me off more now. Cause like, oh yeah, like, this dude eats the fiberglass like every single day and he's completely fine. And then like, I eat like a little too much dairy or something, my stomach hates me. Like, what the fuck, man? All dating shows? Yeah, but MILF Manor is peak. There's some good dating shows. Don't get me wrong, it is like insanely slop, but in terms of the slop pile go, that's probably on the top. MILF Manor! Yeah, MILF Manor is great. That's like the Jersey Shore of our time, where it's like trash. It's like trash TV. Scare Straight was a documentary. Oh. And then there was a reality TV show. Yeah, I don't think they can redo Scared Straight in today's age. People would think it's just about like sending your like gay kids to prison. You can't really do that nowadays. You don't want reality, you want to escape it. Welcome. And that's why we're here. I guess this is just my reality. You've escaped yours and entered mine. Okay, I think that's pretty good for the armor. I like that, I like that. I might come back, but I think it's good for now. Oops. You have a friend that watches that shit religiously and then subjects you to a recap. Yeah, I had some friends who like roped me into it, and I just had it in the background while I was drawing. I was just like, none of this is real. This is the most fake reality show I've ever seen, but whatever. I'll just treat it like a soap opera or whatever. They would be on like a date or something and like, oh, I love you so much, and then like the MILF's like ex-husband would be like, I'm in Barcelona now for some reason. What are you doing? Like, oh wow, what a coincidence. Your ex-husband's here somehow. Oh, don't mind him, Brayden. We're not anything anymore. Undercover Boss? I do. That was such a weird, like, dystopian show. There were some bosses like, I'm gonna pretend to be a normal worker for a day. And then everyone's like, I fucking hate my boss. Like, man, I'm gonna, like, give you guys a $1 raise. I realize what it's like now to be in the trenches. Like, no, you don't. You don't know. You don't know what it's like to struggle. I need you to live on like minimum wage for your fucking whole life. I know the struggles of the working man now. Things are gonna change. Big Brother's still going? Is it really? I remember watching like season fucking like 1 of that show or whatever. When I was really, really young. I don't remember what it was about. They just like hung out in a house and then did some challenges, and then like what did they do? Also skied? Squeed? Thank you for the follow. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. It was iconic. You have reality TV in the background while you draw. I have drawing in the background for reality TV. We're not the same. I don't usually watch that in the background, I'll be honest, but if someone... My friends asked me to watch it with them, so I was like, yeah, alright. Like, this is slop enough where I don't care about the plot. I'll just put it in the background while I'm doing shit. There we go. You thought they stopped it years ago? They probably brought it back, honestly. Nothing ever dies in, like, Hollywood. Or whatever. I guess it's not really Hollywood, but you get what I mean. Survivor's still going, I'm pretty sure. That started in, like in 2001 or something. That was, like, one of the first reality shows. I remember watching that when I was like 4. It's something. I don't remember when it started. The Amazing Race? Oh, that was... Dude, I remember everyone in my family wanted to do Amazing Race at one point. We also wanted to do Survivor too. We're like, we want to do a reality show. I think my dad auditioned for Survivor. And my sister, like, every year would audition for... Or like send in a video for like Amazing Race. We never heard back, but probably because we lived like across the country from California. Deal or No Deal. There's like a strat to Deal or No Deal where it's like, I remember watching a video. It's like, oh, if they ask if you want to like switch cases, then you always do, because like due to probability it ends up being like a 1 in 5 chance, or like 1/2 chance instead of like the 1 in 25 chance that your like original case has, or something like that. Which I still don't get like how that works, but yeah, I watched like a deep dive for some reason. I was bored. I watched a deep dive of like the probabilities of like how that works. He's like, oh, you always like when this happens, you always want to do this. I'm like, why am I watching this? I'm never gonna be on this show. 90 Day Fiance. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that was another like wife swap-esque. No. I was thinking of a different one. Yeah, 90 Day Fiance, where they just like mail order brides or whatever, right? That's where like the guy with no neck came from, right? I forget what his name is. Hell's Kitchen. Monty Hall problem. Is that what it is? Yeah. The guy with no neck. Dude, you know, you guys know the gif of like the woman getting blasted by the watermelon where she has like the catapult? That was from Amazing Race. I saw that live. The lady getting fucking obliterated by the watermelon. Yeah, that's from Amazing Race. They were in like Scotland or whatever, and that was like the final challenge you had to do before you like hit the checkpoint or whatever. And like, because she got blasted in the face with a watermelon, she had to like go to the hospital or whatever, and then they lost because they didn't finish the challenge. It was so cursed, man. They were literally right there. Yeah, that's where that came from. I watched that live. I was like, holy shit. Like, they kept that on the air. The couple has 90-ish days to get married in order to stay in the country they are moving to. Are any of the people who, like, who did 90 Day Fiance, are they, like, still happily married, or is it they just, like, immediately get divorced after because they're just trying to look into, like, the easiest way to get into the country? They were toxic, abusive, yeah. Some are. That's weirdly, like, wholesome. Like, you met through, like, the most sus circumstances ever. But you, like, actually like each other. Weirdly wholesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, mail ordering is, like, not, as an idea, is, like, probably not that great, I'd imagine. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but just from, like, a outside standpoint, it's like, this seems kind of wrong. But, like, if they end up liking each other, like, probably, like, the best outcome you could possibly ask for, right? Many are divorced or in open relationships with multiple partners, yeah. I feel like that's probably the norm. Because, like, a lot of times, the person getting mail orders, like, I just want to live in this country, and then once they get, like, the green card or whatever, they're like, alright, later, weirdo. Oh shit, oops. Dropped my pen. I want to see the watermelon gif again. Is it gonna show up if I type in watermelon gif? That poor lady, dude. Watermelon gif. Really? It doesn't show up? Has the world healed? Watermelon face. There it is. Yeah. Dude, oh, she gets fucking blasted. Oh my god, hold on, I'll show you in a second. I forgot how fucking brutal it was. I don't think that was sped up either. Maybe it is, I don't know. It is a GIF after all. Oh my god, dude. This is the GIF I was talking about. This was Amazing Race. Dude. So pixely. What are the odds of that happening? It like perfectly like shot it back. That's great. That was Amazing Race. Dude, that's like the force of a fucking like baseball pitch. Thank God it wasn't like a coconut or something in a watermelon. Like if it was anything that was like hard, probably would have been like killed. Yeah, that was insane to see it live. Dude, you know what is another show I just remembered, since we're talking about like weird old shows no one remembers? Anyone see a show called The Mole? All I remember, it was kind of like The Amazing Race, sort of. But like, there was one dude who was like trying to sabotage everyone along the way and had to try and figure out who was the saboteur. Maybe it wasn't like The Amazing Race, but The Mole's still going? What? Did they reboot it? remember that being like pretty good. I have no interest in watching like any reality shows now, but I remember when I was back in the day. Oh wait, she's got like the tonfas or whatever. I draw those coming out of her back. Look at that. Here, I'll draw those on her back. Reboot in 2022. Okay, okay. When was the original was probably like 04 or something, I imagine. That seems about right. I remember that was a fun show. I remember my family being really into that one. Forgot about Fat Whooper. Oh, why'd you eat so much, Whooper? Okay. We'll do Blade next. Very worried about drawing Blade. Mostly because he has sunglasses, and those are gonna be like... You have to work really hard to make those not look weird. Wipeout? Dude, I dreamed about being on Wipeout. I still kind of do, man. I think I could kill a show like that. I think I'd go insano on like a Wipeout or a Takeshi's Castle or whatever. Wii Wipeout was a masterpiece of a game. Dude, did any of you guys play Doritos Crash Course? That was peak. And it was free too. I miss old Xbox where they just gave us free shit like that for no reason. You never heard of it? Oh, dude, Doritos Crash Course was sick. It's literally just Wipeout, but you used like your little Xbox avatars. And there was like a ton of like cool tech you could do. That game was sick. All right, let's see here. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, close that out. Where's my Blade reference? Reboot the cartoon has some comics made after the show ended. Gotta say the art style without the janky late 90s CGI is so weird. They have... I didn't know there was a comic. Did it start out as a show, or was there like a comic made into a show? I remember I just didn't watch it because I thought it looked like too weird. I was like, I don't like how this looks. The early weird CGI. I was like, I don't like this, man. Looks cursed. It's probably really good, but I don't know. There's a few shows where or like movies or whatever where I'm just like, this. I don't know, like I don't like how this looks. I'm not interested. Started out as a show, okay. A lot of like early CG was really cursed. Sometimes it was like charming in its own like weird way. Where something's like so ugly, you're like, oh, that's endearing. Most of the time you're like, oh, what is this? Even at the time I remember being like, this looks awful, man. Sometimes I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. But a lot of times you're just like, what the hell are they doing, man? It's the first fully CGI animated show, really? I guess it was like really, it was really long ago, right? When was, I remember Jimmy Neutron being like pretty early CGI. When was Jimmy Neutron? How much later was that? Because like there was a Jimmy Neutron movie and then they turned it into the show. I think Jimmy Neutron's like, for the most part, an example of it, like early CG looking so ugly, it's like kind of endearing. The 2018 live action TV reimagining? What? What? Really? That's kind of wild, man. That's kind of wild. Dude, it's so weird how, like, any old property, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh wait, there was like a reboot. Oh yeah, there was like a reboot in like 2016 or something. What? This is the first time hearing about it? Money for Nothing by Dire Straits was one of the first 3D animated music videos? Really? Oh, that has to look weird. When did that come out? I think some of the earliest 3D, like, rendered music videos I remember is probably Blue Dabadi by Eiffel 65. 65? I can't remember the number. Eiffel 65. That one looks really fucking weird. I think Crazy Frog was that was way later, I think. That was definitely kind of early. Crazy Frog scared me though. It looks too weird. Crazy Frog like legitimately creeped me out. That and the Gummy Bear. You guys remember the Gummy Bear song? Those two really unsettled me. 1985. Oh my god. Yeah, Blue was way late. Blue was like what, 2002 or something? Jimmy Neutron Test Pilot was 1998. Oh, okay. Damn, dude. There's a YouTube video that like keeps getting recommended to me, and it's like the evolution of Jimmy Neutron or whatever, and like the first 3D render of him looks really fucking weird. I mean, granted, like the final product they went with, he still looks kind of weird, but like the first like iteration of him looks really bizarre. All right, what else do we listen to next? You know what? It's spooky month. Listen to Castlevania. Love this OST. Oh yeah, Teletubbies. Well, the baby son wasn't. The baby son wasn't. That wasn't 3D. That was just like a son, and they like photoshopped a baby on it. They just like chroma keyed a baby on the onto the sun, right? It was like a real baby. Hold on. Teletubbies sun baby. Right? Yeah, it was just they just like it was like a drawing, and they like chroma keyed a baby on it. The sun baby's 27? Wait, when was this post? There's no way. Because like I was a baby at that time. It has to she has to be older. Why is there so much news on Teletubbies sun baby? Holy shit. Is she like an influencer now? Oh my god. You guys want to see the sun baby then and now? There she is. There's Sun Baby. Teletubby Sun Baby Jess Smith. Expecting first. Oh, I guess she had her first baby because there's pictures of her holding a baby. And people are photoshopping her baby with the the sun face. Oh, alright. Teletubbies was a fire show. I don't remember like jack all about it. I guess that was like baby slop. That's probably best I don't remember a ton about it. I remember as a kid, like, the show kind of scared me a bit, though. I remember it, like, scared me when the sun went down and also, like, when it was up. It was a weird, like, dichotomy. Because I got, like, really spooky when it, like, turned dark in Teletubby Land. And then when I'm like, oh, I need the sun back up. It's too scary now. They're going to sleep. It's scared. I'm scared. And then when the sun came up, I'm like, it's a giant sun baby. I'm terrified. What a cursed world to live in. I didn't watch Blue's Clues. I don't remember why. Might not have been on my... Might not have been on my channels or something, because we didn't get, like, extended universe cable. We only had basic cable. I don't remember if we had that on, like, PBS. And if it was, I didn't watch it. Crazy enough, I wasn't really a Sesame Street kid either. I mean, I didn't really have a choice. I was a fucking baby. I mean, there might have been a little bit of Sesame Street. It wasn't like... It was dabbled in. It wasn't part of, like, the core rotation, but... The shows I remember my parents having me watch was Teletubbies, like Arthur, this weird ass like show called Lamb Chops. And whatever show it was where it was like it was like some lady that was like dressed like a clown, and then she like would lay down on a giant like clock face and like become the clock hands. I don't remember what that was though. And she's like, alright, it's time to stretch to 2:30, and she'd like contort her body to like be the clock hands of 2:30. She's like, this is what 2:30 is. I don't remember what that show is though. I remember Cyberchase. I didn't watch it though. That was around the era where I could like choose my own shows to watch, and I chose something else. Or there was a show I liked watching that was like right before. It's either before or after Cyberchase, and when Cyberchase comes on, I'm like, ah, and I'd change it. I was like, I don't want to do math. What show was? I don't remember what show was on before or after that, but I think it was like Recess or something. I was like, yeah, Recess, and then like Cyberchase would come on and be like, ah, all right, time to switch. Time to play like N64 or something. I feel like I would have loved Blue's Clues. It seemed like it was up my alley. I wasn't like a Bear Big Blue Houser either. I just thought the name was really funny, so I'd go and like say it everywhere. That was like my stim. Me and my brother would go around saying like Bear Big Blue Butt or something. And think it was the funniest shit in the world. And it was. Wildcats? I don't remember that show. I think I know what you're talking about, but I never saw it. I don't remember what shows I watched, because like a lot of my friends were like, oh yeah, I watched like a ton of TMNT and like, or like Thundercats or like He-Man or something. Well, He-Man was kind of like a little past our time, but I think it was still on. I don't know if it was still on TV when I was watching it. I mean, there was definitely the beam. Just need to be bigger. Here was what your little brother watched. Here, big blue butt. That still goes hard. We were cooking as kids, man. That's a funny ass. It's a funny ass joke. Ever watch Sesame Street or Barney growing up? Yeah, I didn't watch Barney either. You did watch Lamb Chop. You think the bear one in Eureka's Castle? I don't know that one. Wild Kratts is about two dudes that would go on a nature adventure. Turn into animals as you learn about animals. What? That sounds sick. Dude! That reminds me of, dude, I was a Zaboombafoo kid. I loved Zaboombafoo. That was one of the shows I wanted to be those dudes so bad. Dude, I want to live in the middle of the forest in this cool, like, tree house. A lemur that talks. That shit was so gas. The theme song went so hard, too. Me and you? And Zaboombafoo? You'd watch the Cartoon Network reboot and absolutely love it. Your mom got you sword as a toy, and you would do the whole Thundercats sword intro. That's cute. Notable age gap between all of us talking about our favorite childhood shows. There's a little bit of overlap. I mean, a lot of the shows that I watched, because like at the time, like there was definitely new shows. Like a lot of shows that my parents had me watch like weren't new. It's just whatever was on the channels we had. And there was reboots and stuff too. I think the Thundercats was the new, because there was like an older version too. I think we had the newer version. Never heard of Zaboombafoo? That shit was goated. That was early 2000s, I think. Maybe before that, maybe like very late 90s. Zaboombafoo was sick. I don't remember what channel that was on though. I couldn't have been Discovery Channel because I actually got to watch it. I don't remember what channel that was on for us. Your brother loved Thomas. I had like a weird disdain for Thomas as a kid. I thought that show was like so stupid. Maybe I was just like scared of the trains. I don't know. I didn't watch like a ton of TV though as a kid. I was mostly like out and doing shit. It was only when I was like a baby. My parents were like, "Oh, let's put on some learning stuff for you to watch. You need to learn how to like count and all this other stuff," which is good. I'm glad you didn't put on like fucking slop. I'm glad you didn't put on like slop for me. It was actually like stuff that taught me things. The Boo Boo was PBS, okay. Wishbone? Dude, I loved Wishbone. I was gonna say Reading Rainbow has the better theme song, but I don't know. They're both kind of bangers. That's a tough call in terms of theme songs. Because Wishbone has like the fucking pan flute or whatever in it, which is cool. I don't know which one's better. I think I was more of a Wishbone kid though. Is that a dog, which was fun. Although I did like reading Rainbow. I think I liked Wishbone more because I was kind of like averse to just like just reading for fun. But I still liked reading Rainbow. I like Wishbone's theme song more. You hated Arthur as a kid. You thought the art sucked. I did think like a lot of the characters looked really weird. And there's that like fuck ass picture of like Arthur listening to music and the headphones aren't even on his ears. You're like, come on, man. Have you seen that picture? If you thought the show looked weird, have you seen what Arthur originally looked like? He's like a eldritch monster, like the first iterations of Arthur. I remember the library in our school. They had like some of the earlier Arthur books, and he looks so fucking weird. It was like before he like the Arthur author like remade. He like redesigned him to look not like a fucking weirdo. Diesel was the worst. You're a fucking Diesel. Any Bullet Train watchers? You're a Diesel. Aardvark show. Wait, hold on. Let me. Arthur the Aardvark. See if it has the original picture of him. I kind of like the original one. He's like weird. It's like weirdly. He's like weirdly charming. The second version of him is the weirdest though. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right. Open image, new tab. All right, here we go. This is all the iterations of Arthur. I like the first. I really like the first one a lot. Second one is terrifying. This one's kind of weird too. These are like modern Arthur. Dude, look at the first one. He's kind of swagged up, dude. This one is just terrifying. This one's terrifying. I kind of get why they went with like this design, but this is just a fucking actual artwork. Old Arthur's Cursed. Remember version 3? Yeah, we had a couple version 3 books in our library. Like ancient, like dusty books that were lost to the annals of time. And there was one. We never had the version 1, but there was like 1 or 2 version 2 Arthurs. And I avoided those just because they haunted me. So I guess that's why they did the rebrand. Yeah, I like version 1. The dinosaur train, but there was an episode to show the dinosaurs poop, so anytime the theme song to show came on, again, you and your brother would sing dinosaur poop. First one reminds you of an old book show you of a family of elephants who were like king, queen, princess of a kingdom. Oh shit, are you talking about Babar? You talking about Babar? I remember Babar, dude. Yeah, the elephants that were like royalty. Damn, how do I remember that, dude? Yeah, I remember Babar. Hold on. Babar. Let me bring up some images. Was Babar a real person? I want a picture of their whole family, but I'll just bring it up. How about this one? Alright, we'll do this one. I know this is in French, but you get the idea. This one? This dude? The Royal Elephants Babar. I don't know. Is Babar the adult or the kid? I can't remember. I think it's the dude in the green jacket. I think that's Babar. Yeah. I remember that. Yes! Core memory unlocked. I liked Babar. It wasn't like my favorite or anything, but it was just solid. I think as a kids with like kids books, I think in terms of like more educational leaning kids books, I think like top tier for me at the time was like Berenstain Bears. There's probably some other ones, but I think that was like they were like the king of kids books at the time. And if you really wanted to impress the like other 6-year-olds in your class, you'd read like Roald Dahl or something. Like, yeah, I'm smart enough to read James and the Giant Peach. Somewhat of an intellectual. You only saw the Babar show when you did visit your grandmother? I didn't even know they had a show. Until I looked up the images and I saw pictures of a show. It was just a book. Wasn't much of a Doug watcher either. I stuck around for the theme song and then I left. I didn't think the show was very good. Also, the green dude scared me as a kid. I was like, why is he green? That's not a human color. And then I like go and watch The Simpsons. I'm like, yes, a bright and vibrant yellow. That's a natural skin tone. This makes way more sense. I love James and the Giant Peach. Yes, Blue Raz. That was a good book. I think my favorite book was also Welcome Back with T. Magic School Bus. Oh yeah, Magic School Bus. I forgot that was. I only watched like the TV show. I forgot that was a book as well. You're right. Magic School Bus was sick. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The Roald Dahl book I think I liked the most. I forget what it was called. It was the kid who like tries to kill his grandma and then he ends up making her like invincible. He puts like a bunch of shit in like a giant pot and like stirs it around. Finds like everything from around his house and puts it in like the pot. And then he like feeds it to her. He's like, oh, this is gonna kill her for sure. And then she like becomes invincible. And then like the rest of the book is them trying to like remake the potion. I forget what that was called though. I think that was my favorite one. I guess I didn't like it that much because I don't remember what the hell it was called. Strega Nona? That went hard. I like that. That one always made me hungry, man. I read that book and I'm like, damn, dude, I could really go for some spaghetti. Oh, I want a unemptiable pot of spaghetti. Yeah, it turned her into Invincible. Turned her into Mark. Dude, I think Potion Grandma could take. I think she could take Omni-Man. Other grandmother had the space and Dinosaur Magic School Bus video games. Dang. I talked about this with Tubal, but I was a the hell was it called again? I was a putt-putt kid. I loved putt-putt. Putt-putt goes to the moon. Oh. Cinema. There you go. Cornrows are kind of hard. I need to make them. I need to change these. I need to make them like bigger. There's not that much space between them. I need to like chunk these up a little bit. I put like way too much space between them. Anyone remember that book though I was talking about? The Roald Dahl book where the kid like tries to kill his grandma? I guess I don't remember it because it's like the only like Roald Dahl book that hasn't been made into a movie. Somehow. I guess it's kind of like, how do you make a full-length movie out of it? But then again, they did make a full-length movie out of Cat in the Hat, so hop on it. Hop on it, Hollywood. Love the fantasy of infinite pasta. No. I remember being mad at... I remember thinking the main dude was an idiot because he didn't listen to Strega I remember being mad at Strega for some reason. I don't know what. Maybe I need to read that book again. I don't remember why I was mad at her. I just remember being like, oh, you should have done this, Strega, what are you doing? You give an animal a pastry? Oh, when you give a, I mean, the mouse a cookie is a classic. What were the other ones? I forget the other ones. I remember reading those being like, this is a greedy ass mouse, man. I feel like that was some anti-mouse propaganda. Like, I don't want a mouse, they're so needy. What, I need to get them TV to watch? Greedy ass mice. Giving tree. Moose a muffin, that was one too. Right, that's right. What else was there? I'm gonna look up that book. There you go. Alright, see you around, Fart God. Probably not gonna be streaming much longer because I think Retro got back. I'd like to hang out with him a little bit. I'll probably go for like a little bit. I don't know when he plans on leaving. Can you spell roll doll? Roll A-L. Oh, there it is. Okay, roll doll. Ocean book. And you know what it's called? George's Marvelous Medicine. That's what it was. I remember loving that book. Dude's like putting in like shampoo and like antifreeze into a potion. Was that book banned? I feel like there's at least one instance of a kid reading that. It's like, oh, I want to make my parents invincible, and then just like give them just poison. Maybe it actually works. Pig a pancake? I don't remember that one. I remember the moose one. I remember the moose one. Yeah, maybe George's Marvelous Medicine got banned or something. I remember reading it and being like, this is fucking cinema, dude. Okay, these are looking pretty good. They made more until 2016? Really? How many did they make? I remember reading after like reading 2, I was like, I think this is enough. I get the idea. I go read like the Captain Underpants instead. I'd rather read about giant toilets attacking the city. The Giving Tree only knows because the massive face of the author in the back. Wait, really? Like on the back of the book or like on the inside? There's one book I remember I had to read when I was young. It's like the first book I remember being mad about having to read. Which was The Little Prince, which I heard a lot of people like, but I think the reason I was mad about having to read it is because we had to do reports on that like every chapter. And I'm like, why? Can't we just like enjoy the whimsical story for being whimsical? It made me hate that book because we had to write like really detailed like analysis. Like, what does the tree planet mean? I was like, I don't know. It's like he's just there. It's just whimsy. Why are we? That was like my first introduction to like literary like over-analysis. And, like English teachers being like, let's do a book report on this because you can't just enjoy the story for what it is. We have to like really dig into the meaning of it. It's the perfect book. Like I said, I would have really liked it if I just like read it on my own. But because it was because we had to do like reports and shit on it, and like it also was a teacher I really didn't like. It corrupted my view of it. It de-whimsied it for me. I'm sure if I had to overly analyze like Captain Underpants, I would have hated that too. It would have made me hate Captain Underpants. I love that. I love Captain Underpants. Although I saw a story that like apparently the author like banned the author of Captain Underpants like banned his own book or something. I didn't read too much into the story, but apparently he banned his own book. That's a crazy play. Hey, I just realized I'm playing the vampire hunting music while drawing the vampire guy. I'm drawing the vampire hunter. Need more books like Holes. I fucking loved Holes. It's literally the perfect book out there. I said it was a good book. I'm just saying because I had to like, I associate it with work and also the teacher I really didn't like. So it corrupted my view of it. Because I remember I'd be reading it and then like enjoying it and then be like, oh, I'm gonna have to actually like analyze this. I just want to read it, man. The Giver. I remember having to read The Giver. I don't remember what that was about. I loved Holds though. That's one of the ones I read on my own. And then there was the movie too that came out. Oh, a young Shia LaBeouf. And it gave birth to the I Can Fix That meme. Also, like, fairly young Dule Hill. AKA Gus from Psych. Good night, Vega. Sleep well, sleep well. School banned a ton of books for some reason. I don't think ours really banned any. I think our school banned was Heelys. Because people were like slamming into other kids and like walls and shit. That didn't stop them though. But like teachers would like confiscate the wheels out of their Heelys, which was funny. Maybe school kind of just sucked. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I get it. Like, most kids aren't gonna like school because, like, I have to. I don't know. Like, I'm forced to do work and shit and learn. But like, obviously, education's a net positive. It's just unfortunate that like teachers get paid like nothing, so a lot of teachers don't care about what they're doing, and then like in turn the kids don't care at all. Cause like if a teacher's really excited about the topic and like really invested, then like I'm also invested. But I had a lot of teachers who were just like very much not into it. I'm like, well, if you're not invested, I'm not invested. teachers who were like had good vibes though. Your school director had been voted by a majority of the exact same people, copy and pasted 5 times. Damn. Thinking back on the combo from like 3 hours ago, there are literally a fuck ton of anime conventions in LA. You should sell merch there. Well, I'd have to be able to get a booth. It's very like, a lot of the big cons are very competitive. That's not saying like it's impossible for me to get in, but like I need to do like a lot of small things first. Get some experience under my belt. But I agree, I would like to do... I mean, I want to do booths at like TwitchCon or something, but I just didn't have like it. I didn't have it. I mean, I'd have to like dual booth with someone probably. Alright, these front rows look pretty good. Almost done. Yeah, I'd love to do like merch and stuff at like booths. I think it'd be really fun. School banned mechanical pencils that had flat-headed thumbtacks. Oh, and flat-headed thumbtacks. Damn, how many people are getting stabbed at your school? What the heck? Mechanical pencils can be modified to shot staples, and the flat-head thumbtacks, if they had gummy pink cover on the head, would slide on the floor and just slide into the sole of your shoe. Ah. I had a small cons. Yeah, I mean, I will. I'll probably do that after I'm done with these, because I'll actually have like a lot of stickers I can sell. I was just worried about like my quantity of merch. Also, I need like an art friend that wants to do cons, that has like a lot of stuff to offer. I just don't want my booth to be like fucking barren. I need someone who has like a ton of like posters and shit they can sell. I would definitely need to go halvesies with someone at like whatever booth. By now, so you can do what when it's time. Ah! Yeah, but if I get a job or something, then I won't. What if I don't live here anymore? You found 5 to apply to in 2 minutes since you sent that message. Yeah, but you're like good at doing things. You're like the most efficient human being I know. Levy's really good at doing things. I don't know how she manages that. Oh yeah, I want to learn how to cook this thing, so I looked up like the recipe, and now I can cook the perfect pumpkin pie or whatever. Because you do that or chew your own leg like a bear stuck in a trap. I don't know. Can Levy see why we love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? That's a good question. There you go. That looks pretty good. Make sure those don't come too far off the head. There you go. Still got an edge. Okay, that's his head, that's his body. Got it, got it. Yeah, I need a... Alright, if I'm being, like, completely candid about my art quote-unquote career, I need to, like, schmooze a lot more with actual artists. Which, weirdly enough, is harder than it seems, because we're usually solitary creatures. I need to find some art friends that will go halvesies on me in like a booth. And I have like a decent amount of art friends, but a lot of them are not in the area. I need like relatively local art friends or something. Or ones that travel a lot. Because all the art friends I know on like Discord or stuff are a little bit of a distance away. Midnight Draws or something. Yeah, like the group I'm a part of or something. We're the Drowsy Drawers, thank you. Also, I don't know where I'd keep all my, like, stuff. Because I would need, like, my own table and, like, stands and all this other crap. I'm kind of in, like, a closet right now, sort of. I'm very cozy with my living situation. Most places provide tables and chairs. Well, I still need, like, the stands and everything. I guess it probably doesn't take up that much space, but I don't have that much space to work with either. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Speaking of Shia LaBeouf, I can fix that. It was so funny you guys brought up holes, because, like, whenever me and, like, Googled or someone else talk about, like, my luck that I have, I always, not always, but a lot of times I like to harken myself to the Stanley Yelnats of real life. Where I just have terrible luck. I need to carry Madame Zeroni up a mountain or some shit. Store shit under your bed. I'm not. That's where do you think all my stuff is already? There's no room in my room. I can't even ring fit in here, man. Tubald and Camille were like actually genuinely surprised when I fit everything in this room. I kind of was too, I'll be honest. There was a couple stuff that I had to put in a closet outside my room, but Most of it's in here. We don't have a garage. We can. I mean, we do have a garage, but we can't store anything in it. There's cars in there. Sadly, we're using the garage for its intended purpose. Okay. Go. Alright. If you think about it, I don't have like a ton left. Mostly DPS characters, but like still. Alright. We had one support, but like got 1 or 2 tanks. Almost there. Arm looks kind of weird. Oh. Do I give like an ear hole? There we go. That's better. A pretty decent blade face. Probably a couple of things I need to change, but pretty good, pretty good. I like the pose too. Maximum cool. The shoulder go out more? Maybe that's what's messing me up. You draw shoulders again? Nice! Let's see, what does this gun look like? Blade. You love the Celeste Code emotes, they're so cute. Oh, they have a Halloween one? That is cute. I actually need to ask them about stuff. I want to do more, I want to do animated emotes. Which I might do those myself, or, I don't know, maybe I'll outsource them. But I want to see what they did for like BRB screens and stuff, who they got. 'Cause I want like cool looking BRB screens. Fuck you, I guess. Well, you'd be outsourcing. You'd be the outsource. When I say outsource, I mean not myself drawing them. Oh my god. Did you do the pumpkin one? I don't hate you. You know that. You're just making me feel bad now. On purpose. And it's working. Stop. Alright. Gun. Gun's kind of wacky. He got kind of a wacky gun. Got super long shotgun. I'm just gonna eyeball this. What scary game do I want to play this month? Quote unquote scary. I need my Weenie Hut Jr. scary game. Decisions. I don't have Levy Mouse? Why not? Got my back before anyone else. Yeah, I thought Levy didn't like that one. As surprising as it may sound, I respect my mods. Because if they don't do stuff, then who will? They look after me.
Yes.
So I look after them back. Because there's a lot of shit I don't know how to do that the mods know how to do. It's a symbiotic relation. Tickler Bungus, thank you for the follow. Love the name. That crazy name. Levy isn't a mod for me. No, that's true. Alright, I'm adding it. I mean, Levy was a mod. Levy, you gotta come back. The Force needs you. One last job. I keep forgetting that you pretty much unmodded yourself. What's the job? Modding. I don't know. Come on, you miss it, don't you? Sure you do. Get mod, Yol gets mods? Dang, well. You know I can't agree to that. I guess no mod. But perfectly balanced. Yodel was a menace as mod. He kept like timing and banning people out that I would specifically ask not to. Yeah, she was the chaos mod. Let me never specify that Yol had a stay mod. Oh, true. Teaching you how to stand up for yourself. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. I'm worried what Yodel considers standing up for yourself, though. I think you do a good job standing up for yourself. Alright, he's got like a blade at the end of his gun. Is that why they call him that? Go. You like doohickeys coming off the side? Not really. Got like a very tubular gun. Not like tubular meaning cool. It's just like a tube. The spike at the end. Used to be a big old doormat. No. Wait, is this before you knew me or after? She's not teaching you to stand up to me, is she? When did you know me? I don't know. When did you pop in? Are you saying that like you don't know me? Damn. She hates me. I think I need to make this like wider, but it's not even like not even wide anywhere. A very strange gun. When guns are copyrighted, so you have to make your own like gun. Because through the BS a lot, or she'll say, damn, you're being a doormat, and you're like, fuck, she's right. And she's got your back. Well, my friends like to gaslight me into a lot of stuff, so whenever they give me actual advice, I don't believe that they're telling the truth. Be like, Rob, you're being so stupid. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then even if I am, I don't know if I actually am. I'm Schrodinger's idiot. Would you have sected the mod position back? True, true. It's not gaslighting, but it's funny. Well, it wasn't funny to me. I like to think I have a pretty good head on my shoulders for like most things, except like people liking me, whether that be romantically or like as friends. In that aspect, I'm like an idiot. I don't know when people like actually like me or like in romantic or platonic sense. Here's the Gunge. Emo night at the punk rock bar this Friday. That sounds sick. I miss that sort of thing. I feel like I haven't done those in forever. All my friends are happily in a relationship, dude. No one wants to go out anymore. No one wants to have fun. I gotta break them up. Good friend and a good person. How do I know though? You're just saying that. I appreciate it. That's very kind. That's very kind. But also, how do I know you're not gaslighting me? You wear gloves? No, he's bare armed. I don't know. The broken arm, only Tubal and Camille kill you. But Levy would as well. Yeah, you're right. Are you doing you a favor? Oh, okay, say no more. I'm ending stream. What's up, Batty? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the chibi drawing stream. The Marvel rival chibis. Welcome in. He was during a 2 Bolt stream where he said he was playing Poe Suck. Do you remember telling him that closest person to your thought wavelength? Wait, I'm the closest to yours? Probably draw another. There should be another one right here, right? It doesn't seem right that it ends right there. Really? I'm sorry for you then. He calls me stupid on very frequent occasion. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. You'd be in telling stories that everyone else would say is a dumb decision, but then you think about it, you would do the exact same thing. Uh-oh. Handshake, handshake. It's very easy to, like, make fun of someone for a decision, and then it's kind of different when you're, like, in the moment. I guess that's not to excuse, like, the boneheaded choices I made. But whatever. That's in the past. I'll just only be thinking about it like every night for the rest of my life. Oh, she was flirting with me. Ah! I'll never mentally live this down. I guess this will just haunt me in my dreams forever. Was that your thought process in the Dles is eerily similar to you? Really? Wait. Which ones? Like all of them or like specific ones? Should I do some Dles before I end? Oh, maybe we'll do some Dles. I do want to hang out with the guests a little bit. Well, singular guest. Like I said, he got home not long ago. Okay.
Yes!
Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Dles, yippee! I'm glad you guys like the Dles. I like doing them, but I'm glad you guys like them too. Maybe it's just because you guys get to see the inner machinations of my mind. Maybe it just helps you guys understand me just a little bit. You guys love Rule 30 Foldable. Fine, I'll do more. I always feel weird doing it though. Oh, you go. There needs to be like a no kid option in Rule 34 because it makes me feel really weird every time that comes up. This is Aura. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's fun to see other people's thought processes when they do stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. I love watching, like... I keep trying to make, like, Too Old and people do more of them. Because they'll be, like, sitting in a queue just doing nothing. It's like, just do, like, a world or something while you wait. Yeah, Dole is just, like, the... Wordle... in, like, any of those, like, kind of short online games. I think it's called the Dulls because it used to be, it was, like, mostly... People were like, oh, this is Pokedol, or, like, something else. You all don't think exactly like me, crazy. Dude, people called me insane when, like, oh, maybe you guys still think I'm insane. Whenever, like, my default picturing of someone that I don't know online, like I just met someone online, like, for example, new chatter. I like my default image of them in my head is like an alternate version of me. I don't know how to explain it like very well. Maybe that's why people were calling me crazy, but like it like the template is like an alternate version of me where like they have this like generally the same-ish reasonings and like thoughts process as me. And then like the more I get to know someone, I'm like, okay, this is like molded into a different person now. That's the best way of me explaining it. Now, I'm not imagining them looking like exactly like me, but like I don't know. Does that make sense? I feel like everyone has like their own like default template for like random person they just met. Or maybe they don't, I don't know. Maybe I need to stop telling this analogy because I can't explain it well, and also everyone's like, no, I don't have that. Scrandle? Alright. Let me do it. You understand me, but you don't have that? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I explained it very well, because, like, at least my friends, when I told them that, I think they thought that, like, I think everyone is exactly like me. They, like, look like me, and, like, there's just a bunch of clones of myself in chat. It's, like, not really what I was going for. I don't know, I feel like everyone has a default, like default me template for like someone random they meet online that they don't have like a face to connect to. And then like either based on like username or something else, you kind of like morph them into an image in your head. Everyone is a woman until you're told otherwise. That's a that's a bold take on the internet. everyone is into me. Unless otherwise stated. Imagine most people that age don't keep up with the internet fandoms between those years. 37? Yeah, I'd imagine. I'm open to being wrong. I think most people, maybe like rightfully so, assume that like everyone on the internet's a dude. I don't, maybe that's like a safer way, because like it's safer to assume that everyone's a dude, so like you don't get catfished or something, than like assume everyone, then assume the other way around. Because famously, girls rules and boys drool. Dang, I can't argue that. I think I did a little bit of drooling last night in my sleep. Alright, let's do a couple Dles. We're gonna wrap it up soon. If you're here just for the art, we're gonna be wrapping up, doing a couple like online games before as a little cool down. I appreciate all the hanging out. Now let's do some Dles. I'm gonna load some up while I put on a new soundtrack. Put on this one. 4. We do like Bandle and stuff. Alright, what do we got? Of course we'll do Pokedoku. We'll do that one. Bandle, of course. Framed, obviously. Guess the game. We'll do the usual suspects. We won't do a ton. We'll do the usual suspects. Guess the game. Game Dole. And alright, Rule 34 Dole. You guys really want that one? We won't do a ton. We'll just do these. Okay. Bring in all these over here. Beep. 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 And beep. Okay. I'm ready. Transgender culture has made people think male is the default. But I don't think like default in real life. I'm not like, oh, male's like the default in real life. It's just online. It's easier, or it's like almost safer to assume that. It's almost safer to assume everyone, unless proven otherwise, is a dude. At least growing up in the era where like there was a brief window. I mean, it still happens, obviously, but there was a brief window where, like, fucking everyone was getting catfished. I got catfished in, like, RuneScape and shit. Not out of, like, money, but there's just, like, someone was like, oh, I'm gonna be your GF. I'm like, oh, cool, I have a girlfriend now. And then they realized I was poor, and then, like, left. Like, oh, dude, you don't even have rune armor? Never mind. You assume everyone's a crazy man, yeah. You gotta steal yourself. It's for safety. There we go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I am evil. How dare you spam crouch with me at stage and turn to be man? How dare you take advantage of my sparkling heart? How dare you take advantage of my whimsy? Used to get free gold as playing as a night elf, taking off art armor and dancing at the table in Goldshire. Yeah, men are so easily manipulated. What if it was women giving you the money though? I didn't even think about that. Maybe we were being closed-minded. Never e-dated? I don't know, you're young and you're just like... In my mind, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna meet her in real life someday and kiss. It was more like just like, oh, I have someone who like wants to hang out with me. I would have like said yes if someone was like, hey, I'm gonna be your friend and hang out with you in RuneScape, like whenever we're on. I probably would have said yes to that too. And treat it like the exact same way. Mid-late 2000s, one of the forum's sayings was in relation to catfishing was the internet where men are men, women are men, and children are FBI agents. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was the child at the time, but yeah. It was innocence, yeah. It was innocence and whimsy. I should take myself off the art category. Just. Yeah, well, we'll do more chibis next time. I'm like super on the art grind, so it's gonna be a lot of art, and then maybe a couple spooky games or something sprinkled in this month. No whimsy allowed. You start playing Val, you get a bunch of really high rank guys adding you wanting to play, and it never occurred to you that they were trying to get an EGF. Yeah. Were you like voice calming and stuff, or did they just like, this username seems like a girl username, or like they're playing the girl characters or something? I've only, weirdly enough, I don't think I've had anyone like try and swoop in my DMs. I say weirdly enough as if I'm like, I don't know. Because a lot of times I'll end up like playing a support character or something, and I'm playing like Mantis. And no one's like, damn, Mantis, are you a girl? I guess I have a very like male-coded username. Grass Dragon, that would be Flapple, dude. That'd be Flapple. Be Flapple. Oh. Like to telling your brother that you're very surprised players that cracked were interested in someone who doesn't play comp at all, and he had to break the news to you. Dang. How'd you take it? Respect the grind. It's the male prince. Charming, dashing knight save the helpless damsel fantasy. Yeah. Like, don't worry, I'll take care of you. And learn flamethrower? Oh shit, I've still done flap. Wait. Surely Scovillain, right? Because you're grass fire. Surely you learn flamethrower. No evolution line, grass. Who the fuck has no evolution line? Grass, no evolution line? I have to come back to that one. Electric Dragon. Bolt. Raging Bolt, that's his name. Oink. Yes. No evolution line? Ah, shit. Is there a legendary grass? Celebi? Right, you're grass. You're fucking cabbage. There you go. Yes! I'd be happy with someone to play with and not just think about it much. I guess. I mean, a lot of people are really weird online, so sometimes you don't want to, like, take that risk. You could probably make a hustle out of it, too. To be honest. People are very desperate nowadays. No evolution line, electric. You do Zapdos. Could probably find something better than that though. I'll just do Zapdos, whatever. I could do Zapdos Galar. Wait, are you electric though? You might not be electric. I'll just do Zapdos, whatever. I'm boring. Only 8%? But I haven't had a ref of my model. You're hoping that through smaller streams, drawing different people? Sure. Let's see. If you want to take a screenshot of it, you can when I pull it up. Oh, let me move that over there. Okay, good. There's nothing bad on that. I'm always worried with like something like that pops on my screen. It's gonna be something bad, even though I don't have anything bad on my PC. All right. Let's see. Art. Where are you? Cedric reference, right? Could be. There we go. Bam. This is the reference of my boy. I linked up files. No, no. Rotom? Oh, I didn't even think about Rotom. That's true, that's true. Is it not an evolution? I guess it's like a like transformation. A horizontal slice, if you will. You'll just want you to fulfill some white knight, not wet knight. Wet knight. Oh, it's white knight. White knight. Thank you. All right, no problem. Yeah. Let me know. I'm excited to see how that turns out. Either you can at me at like socials, or in the Discord or something. I'd love to see how it comes out. My model's so cute. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I wanna redo my 3D one to be better. I think it's all right, but I wanna make it look better. I like having a 3D model though, because you can like, I don't know. You can do more with it, I think. Although it takes a little bit more work to like get stuff looking right. But yeah, Batty, feel free to reach out wherever, Discord, socials, in stream next time I stream or something. I'd love to see how it turns out. Or if you're really, really quick, within like a half an hour by the end of stream. Missed 3D VTubing days. Yeah. I would like a 2D model as well. I just don't have money. Alright, Electric can learn Flamethrower. What's Electric Fire? Electric Fire? I don't know what Electric Fire would be. It's electric that would learn flame. You probably would have learned Flamethrower. Fuck. Water Dragon. What's Water Dragon? Water Dragon. Shit, I don't know what's Water Dragon. Isn't like Palkia Water Dragon or some shit? I know Lugia is not. Lugia is like Air Dragon or some shit. Oh man. Rotom Heat doesn't get Flamethrower, but that's not electric. I don't know if Rotom, whatever the electric version is, Rotom Fan gets. I don't know if that counts. Water no Evil Line. Water no Evil Line. Oh, Lapras. Oh, dude, 8.4 across the board. What the heck? Psychic Flying. Psychic Flying. That's so weird. That's so weird. I can learn water. Can learn Flamethrower. Is there a water fire type? Water that knows Flamethrower. Oh no. Can you help? When I ask for help, which will probably be very, very soon. Electric flamethrower. Water flamethrower. This is not good. This is not good. Water dragon? What the hell is water dragon? Can Jolteon learn flamethrower? Am I insane? Mew's not any of these types. No way you don't get water dragon? There's like 50 of them? Really? There's definitely a way I don't get it, because I don't think I'm getting it. Can Gyarados learn flamethrower? Gyarados is not a water dragon. I know he's water flying, and his not Gigantamax, his mega form is water dark. Gyarados has to. Okay, does Gyarados? Fuck. I don't know. Oh, okay. Alright. Water dragon. Isn't... Is Kingdra water dragon, or are you ice dragon? Why would you be ice? Why do I think you're ice dragon? I know you're dragon. You're water dragon, right? You're water dragon. Let's do you. Here we go. Okay. Bro's cheating? Maybe I'm cheating. Gyarados gets flamethrower? You don't know if it counts? I'm not cheating. I read after I get one that I'm struggling on. Electric flamethrower though. Fuck. I don't know who's electric fire type. I'm sure there is one, but I don't know who the hell it would be. I need an electric type that just ambiently knows it. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, you'd probably learn it, but I already put you down. Is there an electric dragon? Oh, you. Apparently there's another one, though. Electabuzz. You don't know flamethrower. You don't know flamethrower. I'm assuming. Regieleki? No, you don't have a mouth. Can I do a terastallized Charmander? Wait! Hold on, I have an idea. Who's the fucking... Zeraora? You might know flamethrower. I'm pretty sure you're electric, right? Well, let me just browse through these. Is there any that look like they might be electric and also know flamethrower? Oh wait, what about you? Dragon electric? I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's go! Yes! Woo! Dude, victory from the jaws of defeat. Was I right? Wait, you do get flamethrower? What? He got flamethrower too? Oh my god, they like all get flamethrower. Zeraora doesn't. Holy shit. Cheating? What do you mean cheating? Why am I cheating? Did you guys... Zekrom? I didn't do... Zekrom's not even in here. I didn't do Zekrom. I almost did Zeraora. Alright, we did it. Any other that I'm confused? You're water type? Volcanion? Are you fire water? Damn, dude, all these motherfuckers get flamethrower. You get flamethrower? Oh, I guess you have a sun form. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Steam. Oh, love disc. Okay. Oh, you're a grass dragon. That's right. Okay. All right. Frame time. Frame time. This is this? What's his name? Is this Gustavo? I don't know what movies he's in though. What is he in? I don't know what he's in. What is this? Man, it's so sweaty. Sniper. Alright, this is Sylvester Stallone. I don't know what this is. What the hell is this? The Boys? Oh shit. Is that Antonio Banderas? I don't know what this is. What? I don't know. What is he? Rocky -1. I don't know. It's not The Boys. Well, this is a movie, so it's already wasn't The Boys. I don't know what this is, man. The younger Sylvester Stallone is like 2000s. I have no idea. These are like the same shot. The girls are fighting. Wait, what's going on? A furry mon. Zeraora? Yeah, I guess a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. What is this? Assassins. Never heard of this movie in my life. Is this what's his name? I know his name, but I always forget it for some reason. The dude who plays Gustavo. It looks like his eyes. You can hear Tubal and Camille talking from my mic. Did I pick up all of that? Uh-oh. What'd you guys hear? Alright, where's the episode? You don't know what they were saying? Oh, okay. Hey, I already got this one. It didn't reset? I got this one like 4 days ago. How? This is... Oh, it's like per week? Oh, shit, okay. Guess we don't do that one then. Guess the game. Okay. This kind of looks... This is gonna be insane if I get this. This kind of looks like Ninja Gaiden 2. Wasn't there a remake of that? Ninja Gaiden 2. The Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma? Imagine though. He doxed my Streez, his real name and social. No, no, no! Hear that 2 volts pregnant? Wait, good. Shh, 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 shh. What is this? Metacritic 78? Skip me. Alright, the same, like, elevator from a different angle. Xbox 360? Only 360? Just like 2 human? Oh, can you imagine? RPG turn-based tactics. Turn-based tactics. On the 360? Is this... What the hell is this? Is this I don't know. You guess near replicant? I don't think that's turn-based. There's like a car back there though. What the hell is this game? Original release 2007? Is this a Final Fantasy? Is this like 11 or something? Final Fantasy... if it's... I don't know. Do I do... Okay, it's not Final Fantasy. Fuck! The hell is this game? Mistwalker Field Plus? It's not a Final Fantasy. God is my witness? I don't think I know what this game is. I think they might have me on this one. I don't know what this is. Lost Odyssey? I've heard of that game. I've never seen footage, but I've heard of it. Alright, it's breast time. This is someone's breast? I think we might lose our first guest streak. Like blood dripping down it? Am I insane, or is this Pyramid Head? Alright, we did not lose our streak. Yes! I was trying to think of like an iconic character that has like blood on them. Alright, next one. Oh, actually this one's tough. Alright, when I see red jacket, I think 2 characters, and I don't know if that's either of these. I think either Zoe Left 4 Dead or Redfield from Resident Evil. I think Claire. Just forgetting her first name. It's either Claire or Zoe. I don't think Zoe has this, but I don't know if Claire does. Oh shit. My streak. Fuck. Do I know who this is? I don't know if I know who this is. Crazy tit knowledge. I don't think it's Zoe, man. This doesn't look like Zoe. She's not even an option. Oh no. Oh no, I don't think I know who this is. Off duty TF2 Pyro. Yeah, I think you're right. has to be like an iconic character too. I guess it doesn't have to be, but all of them have been that so far. What the fuck is this? I don't know if I've played this game. Probably not. I don't think I've seen these tits before. Is that like a Tekken character? Popular game. No, no. Oh no, I don't know. Oh god. I don't know Tekken enough. I don't think it's Nina. I don't know enough Tekken characters. Not Zafina. This doesn't look like a Street Fighter. I don't think this is a Street Fighter character. This is like an alternate outfit. I don't think it's Street Fighter. It'd be Tekken. Oh, dude. I think it's Nina. Oh, I don't know. I don't know half of these characters. Oh no! I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Okay, I'll just choose one. They're all dudes. I don't think it's you. I don't know, man. Julia, sure. Oh, that's not gonna be you. That's like... Maybe something way more popular. Whatever. Oh! Who is this? What does this belong to? I have no unearthly idea. Who is this? Is this Final Fantasy? I don't know who this is. Are you the Resident Evil 5 girl? Right? It was 5? Is this? I don't... What does it say? Fuel my fire. Alright, is this... Am I insane, or is this the Resident Evil? Is it 5 or 6? I think it's 5, right? The one in, like... The one where you, like, keep getting hit by the train or some shit? You're not a Tekken character. I'm not looking at chat. You're not a Tekken character. Or is this not who I'm thinking? Is this... No, that's not you. Is it? I don't know. Cause I know she has like different outfits, but I don't know if this is one of them. I don't know. I don't know. Cyberpunk! Oh, I've never played that game. No. I've never played Cyberpunk. I've only seen the anime. In the quest where you meet her, she's bent over so you see her ass before her face. Why? Well, why didn't they put her in the ass cancer game instead of this one? Okay, alright, well, in my defense, I've been getting, like, Princess Peach and Pyramid Head and, like, all these other, like, characters. I get Cyberpunk's popular, but, like... That one's tough, man. She's perfect. She deserves respect. She deserves everything. I don't know her. I don't know her. I've never played Cyberpunk. I guess that one's on me, man. I've never seen her before in my life. Unless she's like in the ads for the game, but I don't remember seeing her in the ads for the game. It was mostly Johnny Silverhand being like, "Wake up, asshole." Like, they got me. Oh, this one's just on site. Okay, easy. And this one, 2 gold spoiled for me, even though I told him not to. I don't know how to spell it. How do you fucking Melania? Melania. There you go. Easy. I'm not a Nintendo guy. Is that what you guys know me? Is that what you guys think of me? I'm a Nintendo guy. I'm boycotting them right now. I've never been less Nintendo guy than I am right now. She sends you a shower selfie in the game? Damn, maybe I should play Cyberpunk. I'm a Sonic guy. Actually, I'm a Shadow guy. Alright, actually, I shouldn't say that. What do you think it's me as a Nintendo guy? Oh man. Why am I the Nintendo guy? I'm drawing Marvel. When was the last Nintendo game I played? I don't know why, but I feel like this has the name King or Quest in it. Oh, wait. This old man is reckoning something in my brain. It has Quest. I think it. Quest. Which Quest game is it? Also, sorry if you hear the treadmill. Titan Quest. Fuck. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, never mind. I actually have no idea what this is. Archvale. So that's Archvale, huh? Sonic Eaters 3. Dude, when I got the Sonic one, like frame 1, maybe I am a Sonic guy. Is this fucking Space Channel 5? Maybe I'm a Space Channel 5 guy. Maybe I'm a Space Channel 5 guy. I don't know. Wait, that's Sega as well, isn't it? Maybe I'm a Sega guy. You never heard of this? Oh, wait, are you talking about the other game or this one? This is Phoenix, right? No, it can't possibly be, right? Wait, insane guess? What if this is, what if this Grim Fandango? Doesn't he wear like a suit or something? Alright, I'll guess Phoenix, right? Maybe it's just like weird. Oh, it's Octodad. That's Octodad. Of course it's not Phoenix, right? Whenever you don't know a game, it feels like someone's trying to tell you Santa Claus isn't real. I gotta play Cyberpunk, man. I've been wanting to play that game for ever. Alright, did I do guess the game? I did do guess the game. Alright, Rule 34. Daily, right? Daily. Yeah, I know how to do it. AO3, what the hell is that? Sona or Monica? I feel like Sona's not really that popular of a lead character. I don't know what AO3 is. Like a Rule 34 thing? I guess if it's in here. Is Sona in one of the, like, the pop groups? I don't think so, right? Wait, no, they're in... Are they? I don't know. AO3's the furry one? Oh, no. I'm gonna say it's Monica. I feel like you're somehow more popular. Oh. Fanfic. Oh, okay. Demon Slayer or Cole Cassidy? I feel like Hanzo Cassidy alone is like 1,000, right? Okay. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna do the adult. I'm gonna do the not child. Oh my god. I don't want to do this game. It's Amy. By a fucking lance at 33,000! Holy shit. Food Wars or Persona 5? I'm gonna do Persona 5. Alright. Doki Bird or Snow White? Oh no, I don't know if I want to do this. I feel like people don't fuck with Snow White, but also it's probably gonna be Doki Bird, right? Binged Food Wars so hard you sweated and had to change. What the heck? What's happening in Food Wars? I mean Doki Bird. Oh, of course it's Snow White. Lugia or One Piece? I don't know who you are, but I'm assuming it's Pokemon though. One Piece. Fuck! That's so much! That's so much! That was... Oh, Cyberpunk. That's so fucking much, dude. That was more than, like, Poison Ivy. What the hell, man? Alright, it's gonna be you, right? Jesus, okay, never mind. It's Falco. It's Falco exclusively from that one guy commissioning everyone to draw Falco in Fox alone. He's like 5,000 of those. Lugia won, yeah! Lugia had like 6,000 or something. Alright, I hate to say it, I think it's Jasmine, and I don't like that, but Captain Falcon has like 300. He was in another one, he had like 300. I don't like playing this game, man. Yeah. I don't like this game. Valerie's your player. Oh. Oh, V. That's what V stands. What's the dude version? Is it like Vance? I'm gonna share my score. Alright, last one. We'll end off on Bandle, and then we'll call it. I'm not doing AO3. Maybe next time. I want to go hang out with our visitors. Vincent? Hey, Vinny. Alright, let me pause the music. Alright, Bandle time. I'm gonna one-shot it. Never mind. 1963? I don't know, the Beatles. I don't know, when did they... All I am is... No, that's way too late after that. Like Beach Boys or some shit. Sex Pistol. The singular pistol. They didn't get the other ones until later. I love how the drum is just exclusively in my left ear. Makes me think my headphones are broken. I don't know, it's some terrible song. They'll just get Beach Boys. I don't know what Beach Boys are, but I don't know. I don't think it's this or that or that. The three songs I know. Maybe it is Good Vibrations. I don't know. Sure, why not? Okay, it's not Beach Boys. Good. Wait, I know the song. This is familiar. I can get this in too. Is this like fucking La Bamba or something? No, this is not La Bamba. Oh, I know what song this is! Oh! Wait. Shake it up, baby. Twist and Shout? What the fuck is it called? Twist and Shout? The Beatles did that? Wait, no, Who... Was that originally a Beatles song? Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. That's not Beatles. Shake it. What the hell? Who fucking... Is it that one? Alright. Twist and Shout. Twist and... Is it the... I guess? Oh. Who sings the version I know? Because it's not the Beatles. Who's that? Wait, hold on. Twist and Shout. Twist and Shout. The Tap Notes. No, the Isley Brothers! That's the one I know. I know the Isley Brothers version. That's the one that was on our, like, parent CD. It was the Beatles. Did they do the original song or did they cover? Spin and yell. Damn, that's some good glorp. Wait, alright, Twist and Shout. I need... who did the original one? It's originally by the Beatles, really. The Isley Brothers did better. I didn't know that. I didn't know they did the original one. You learn something every day. Yeah, I didn't know. I guess because like all their other songs were way more popular, people forgot that they did this one. Dude, when it said 1963, I was like, oh, Beatles. Ah, just kidding. It was the Beatles. Fuck. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for today. Oh. Wait. I need to get in the habit of playing my music ending song. Alright. That will do it. Wait, do we have anyone to raid? Who's... maybe this is just let you go into the ether situation. Alright. The ending song, The Rude Stance. Wow, you got it. How'd you know? You knew it was the Beatles? Z streaming? Really? Wait. For real? Holy shit, I get to raid Z? Let's go. Hey, I'll raid Z. They're doing Pokemon stuff? Alright, yeah, I'll raid them. They've raided me a countless amount of times, and I've yet to return the favor. Yeah, we'll raid Z. Have fun with the Z. No stranger to the stream. Doing some Pokemon stuff. Sounds fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out and chatting. It was fun. A little bit shorter of a stream. Actually, it was almost 4 hours, but it feels a little bit shorter at least. We'll do more. I'm on the art grind, so I think I've been streaming a little bit more often than I have been in the past like couple months, so hopefully that keeps going. I've gone kind of into the flow state, doing the chibis and stuff. So I might do some of the line art offline and then color this next time. Who knows? Send the raid message. Send the Hail Hydra. You got it. Right at the end. Hail Hydra. But yeah, have fun with Z. Send some love. Send the whoops. You got the raid message. I appreciate that, CG. I always forget what the command is. Raid 1, raid 2. Okay. I gotta remember that. I appreciate it. Have fun. Catch y'all later. Bye, y'all. Bye. Love you. Bye-bye.